Hi everyone, here's what's bothering me tonight, because work went so freaking late. I get home and I hear about the results of the Derek Chauvin trial, and he's been found guilty on all three charges. And this is good, but what bothers me about this is that there's a lot of people saying that this is justice. And I finally realized now, after the commute home, why that didn't sit well with me, because this isn't justice, it's accountability. And it's still a good thing, but there's so much more in terms of actual justice to be served to the African American community, to minorities, to a complete and total overhaul of policing, up to and including its potential abolishing. There is a lot that still needs to be done. If you want to use a metaphor or a visualization, this is like setting up base camp in the foothills before you begin your trek up Mount Everest. There's a lot more mountain to climb. And that's just the really unfortunate part that, and another part of this that bothers me is that a lot of people, you could tell, a lot of people were still feeling like there was a good chance for a not guilty verdict, despite all the testimony, despite all the evidence and the video recordings, despite, to go back to the mountains again, a literal mountain of evidence against Derek Chauvin. There was still a sense that he could get off not guilty, which says a lot about people's faith in the justice system, which again deserves some attention in the wake of this very pleasing ruling. The sentencing comes, I think, a few weeks from now. But for now, we still have this brief moment of accountability for police. But who knows what the sentencing will be? Maybe the sentencing will be really light and he'll still get out after a short period of time, because that seems to happen for an awful lot of criminals of a certain melanin persuasion, especially when they lack a lot of melanin. There is a very real problem with how different levels of criminals are treated in America and just in the West in general, based purely on their skin color. And the fact that this trial, people still felt like even with all that evidence, he could have gotten off, and that some people are saying that this is justice when really it's just the start, not full accountability, just the start, the utter beginning of accountability towards police excessive brutality. There's just something about that rubs me the wrong way. I'm glad that this has been the verdict that we've gotten, that he is guilty. This is good. But everything else surrounding it is what's bothering me today.